the silken halls that flank the dawn, where time knots itself into braids and the air tastes faintly of plum and silver, the first gods gathered. They were bewhiskered in form, their whiskers each an individual filament of memory extending through the turning deep. These gods, most notably Luthorau Keeper, Mirren the Justful, and Orith Spindle whose laugh weaves the seasons, presided over existence not with distant indifference, but with intimate curiosity. When creation was newborn and chaos twined with possibility, a profound longing swept through the gods, to taste, not simply observe, the outcome of their dreaming. Thus was conceived the first sacrifice, not of life and agony, but the release of potential into actuality. From their trembling whiskers, at the boundary of will and wildness, the first fairies leapt into the dusk, beings composed of starlit mischief and yearning. Their dance gave birth to fairy dust, bright, infinitesimal motes crafted from their joy and vulnerability, spun from laughter at the edge of sorrow. The gods watched as fairies would, in secret rites beneath ancient yew and molded stone, gather their dust into spiral patterns. Each fairy offered dust as a gift, not coerced but surrendered, knowing that every particle was both the letting go of selfhood and the assurance that the gods remained intrigued and attentive. Upon receiving these gifts, bewhiskered Luthorau would inhale the shimmering dust through his whiskers. With every dust mote, a god's understanding deepened, dreams became fuller, and the stars, once random, learned to blink in patterns of harmony. Mirren, struck by the beauty of unique essence given freely, spun entire constellations in the god's garden, each constellation a memorial to a fairy's laughter. Orith Spindle, whose breath hums the cycle of seasons, exhaled new colors and moods into the world, jubilation rippling across meadows as the dust found soil and song. So it is that fairy dust, in the creation lore of the bewhiskered gods, is not mere glitter but the signal fire of communion. It is psychic incense, memory made radiant, the echo of mortal delights and upriver to those whose whiskers trace the edges of eternity. Every magical sacrifice now, every handful of dust surrendered on moon and wind, is the renewal of this pact. The gods are fed not by blood or bone, but by the artistic courage to release beauty back into the hands of creation. And in that wheel of sacrifice and reception, the boundaries between god and fairy, maker and maid, become as soft and shimmering as the dust itself, each whisker trembling out a new song, grateful. If you wish, the tale can be expanded further with more deities, rituals, or allegorical scenes.